This will be, sorry, so close. This will be take 2 because my damn wrap fell off when I was trying to make the first one. And for YouTube purposes, this is fake CGI, whatever y'all want to call it. For legal purposes, I got an MMJ card. So I just haven't made a video for a long time, and I wanted to hop on here and talk to y'all for a few minutes while I have my water boiling for my ramen I'm about to make. And really quick, y'all want to meet my new member to my family. He's yelling. Look at him. Meet Zazu, y'all. He's gonna attack me in 1 second. You ready to go? Get on. I'm surprised he didn't attack me. Okay. He likes to climb. He likes to climb on my legs, on my back, on my head. But yeah, I really wanted to basically hop on here and talk about, and I wrote notes down so I don't ramble, the ability to say no. And y'all will understand by the title, because that'll be my title. I basically wanted to talk about something I've struggled with for a long time, since I was a child. And that's basically with setting boundaries and being able to say no to the people, even strangers, but mainly to the people that I care about. First things first, I wanted to just see how many people out there struggle with that besides me. So if you do struggle with setting boundaries and, you know, being the person that feels comfortable with telling people no when they don't want to do something or when they don't feel like going somewhere. So put a comment down below if you're just struggling with that too, so I don't feel alone, even though I know I'm not alone. And for all my, smokers, we got sour raspberry runts. So yeah. Basically what I mean by setting boundaries and stuff like that is if I feel like I don't want to go nowhere or do something, I typically have a hard time and I typically overthink the situation way more often than it should be thought out. It should be a simple, no, I don't feel like going. But in my mind, I have 1,000 scenarios, as to why someone would be mad at me for saying no. So with that being said, I feel like I'm hopping on here to basically ask y'all how y'all deal with setting boundaries. And if y'all are still struggling with them, what are the key things that y'all do to basically not feel like such a a-hole to people, even though you know that you're trying to basically set the boundaries that you need to do the things that you want to do in life. For me, it's like self-care. I put myself on the very back, and most of the times that's just who I am, because I care about everybody. And if somebody needs something from me, I'm going to try my best to do that for them. But at some point, we have to be able to say no to be able to take care of ourselves, because if we get burnt out, then we're not here to help people that want to be helped or that need help. So, I guess the main thing for me with setting boundaries, I had to realize that everybody needs help in a way. Move, Zazu. Everybody needs help in a way. Not everybody's going to ask for help, and that's okay. So my bad, y'all. I had to go do something real quick. But as far as so I basically wrote this down so I wouldn't forget. The reason why I have difficulty with saying no or setting boundaries, because I don't want to upset anybody, and I don't fear people in general. I just don't like to disappoint people or not being able to pull through for people. That's one of my main things, and I'm a person of my word, so when I say something, I want to mean it, if that makes sense. And then I also don't want to make people angry with me, like make people disappointed in me because I didn't pull through. But then again, doesn't that sound like those are all personal problems? So that's something that I have to work on. And that goes for you and anybody else out there that's listening. If you're struggling with setting boundaries and saying no to people even though you know that you need time for yourself and you need time to handle some, some bills or some self-care or your daily cleaning that's been slipping or your freaking laundry. Any of those things, it's okay to say no and set boundaries for. And sometimes you don't even have to have a reason for saying no. Sometimes you just don't want to do something, and you should not feel terrible for wanting to say no or wanting to just chill at home in the comfort of your own home and mind your business and hang out with things like this. There's no problem with, wanting to chill. So, and I'm also talking to myself, and that's why I also just randomly hop on here, because sometimes I don't listen to, it's hard because I'm hard-headed. My parents and my grandparents always said a hard head makes a soft. So, but it's good to, sit and listen to myself talk, and also hopefully get opinions of others that deal with the same things that I do. But I'm gonna go check on the water that's boiling for my ramen, because I'm sure it's about done. And I just want to send my love and my positivity to all y'all out there. And I hope that if y'all are struggling with that, know that you aren't alone at all. Everybody has their own trials and tribulations. We always have to figure out where we're going to go next and how to handle each situation. And mine right now is setting boundaries, being able to stop and do stuff for myself, because I tend to forget that I actually matter sometimes. Not to be not to be a sap or a simp or whatever y'all new kids call it. But sometimes when you start focusing on, I'm sorry if I'm looking back there at my Christmas lights, but sometimes we only focus on everybody else and we forget to focus on ourselves. But you are important, I'm important, and we gotta realize that sometimes. So I'm sending my love to you. Remember that you're always important. If you ever need a friend, I'm always here. Your friend Jazz. Peace.